Chapter 9. Regulating the Breath. Breathing in health. Right after your birth, you started to rely on the two major sources of essence to supply your body's needs. One of these two essences of food and air are absorbed into your body. They are converted into qi. The qi obtained from food is called shi qi, food qi, while the qi obtained from the air is called gong qi. The Chinese call air gong qi. The qi from these two sources is called post-birth qi or fire qi. Although your body needs fire qi, if it is of poor quality, it will cause your body to degenerate. In order to have a good health and a long life, you must be serious about the quality of these two sources. The search for the right kind of food and the correct quality of the air has been an important part of Qigong practice. In this chapter, we will discuss air qi and how we benefit from practicing methods of regulating the breath. In order to know how to regulate your breath, you must first know how you take in and expel through inhalation and exhalation. You must understand that your lungs themselves cannot bring in and push out air. In order for the air to reach the lungs and then be pushed out, the muscles around the lungs and the diaphragm must expand and contract, sucking the air into and pushing it out of the chest cavity. When this process is going on, the oxygen will mix with the blood in the lung cells, and the blood will release the carbon dioxide it carries. When the diaphragm moves up and down during the respiration, it massages the internal organs and increases the qi circulation. Once the oxygen is mixed with the blood, it is carried to every cell of the body to keep them functioning. Normally, when there is a shortage of oxygen, your brain will sense it first. According to experiments, the oxygen required for your brain cells is many times more than that which is required for muscle cells. Whenever the oxygen is insufficient, you feel dizzy, heavy, and cannot think clearly. Normally, after a baby is born, it retains the habit of breathing from the lower abdomen. The breathing is deep since the child takes in plenty of oxygen. Its mind is usually clearer than an adult's. When a person reaches 30, his breathing becomes shallow and generally takes place around the stomach rather than the lower abdomen. At this age, a person still has enough oxygen to supply the body, and the diaphragm still moves up and down actively. This movement maintains health. When he is older, the breath becomes progressively shallower as the person relies on moving his chest to breathe. Now the person starts losing his memory, his thinking ability, and his mental clarity because of the shallowness of the breathing. The diaphragm does not move up and down actively anymore, and it does not assist the internal organs. The chi becomes stagnant and the organs degenerate. Also, the degeneration of the cells of the body is speeded by the shortage of oxygen. You can see how important breathing is to your health. In Qigong practice, regulating the breathing is most importantly training. The first step toward maintaining your health involves increasing your oxygen supply. You must resume breathing deep down in your abdomen like a baby does. This exercise is called Fan Tong, which is back to childhood. Once you have a sufficient supply of oxygen, you are able to relax, clear your mind, and circulate the qi.